We operate in the United Kingdom and in France. We are the only African bank with a national banking license in the USA. We understand the importance of the Gulf as a hub for global trade.
Hey Leo, split the bill into 4, please.
UBA is built on our cutting-edge technological infrastructure that guarantees not just to take Africa's talent and perspective to the world, but to bring the entire world back home. Because the one thing you can trust is we will always be there for you. UBA, Africa's global bank.
All right, thank you for staying with us. Yes, the market today is the first trade day for the year 2024. Yes, and the market is ending in green. And with me in the studio is Ekop, market editor, to begin this discussion. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, Effiong. It's good to we end the year wrapped up in green and it's also starting up in green. What's your reaction to this?
The last weeks of 2023, we witnessed robust trading the floor, and the market closed very high in positive territory. It's important that the market, recorded, giant strides despite the trouble that we had in the economy. Look at the index. The index was able to climb 74,773 points.
Wow.
That's, a very high level of performance. So if you talk in terms of market growth for the year, it was able to grow above 40%. Indeed, just a little to about 42. So let's even take it average of 40% growth. Okay. That is a year to date.
Okay, we have. I think we have the pictures now. Yes. Year to date.
So if you now talk about the market cap, that is the total value of securities available at the exchange, we had the value of 40.91 trillion naira.
Yeah,
that's great value that we had. And if you compare in global perspective, our market was ranked, I think the 6th. Last year.
Wow.
Don't forget that we could have done much better in the global perspective, but for the problem that we had in the domestic economy. So all in all, we did very, very well last year. And these figures that I am talking about, we had great contributions from the financial sector.
Yeah, of course, the big boys.
Yes, and the conglomerate sectors. They brought in a lot of turnover. And investors also made huge gain from the market, especially in the last quarter of the year. That's October to December through, sales or capital appreciation. That's
what sort of dividends did people get at the end of the year?
That's a debatable issue, in the sense that when you rate that manufacturers are complaining, and even the problems that we had towards the week that we were to close the year, that's in the banking subsector, you have to understand that the value, the dividend that they will get will be a bit reduced, expectedly, because we have not had the economy performing at an optimal level. Right from Q1, you understand, when we had that financial crisis, scarcity of the naira, January to March. After that, we moved to election, April to May. Then we had...
it's a year full of
for
activities.
3 quarters, yes. So it was up to July when we had people taking over from the previous national administrators. Then you had the functions are still moving on. But generally in Nigeria, when it happens, you have to give them time, and gap to, be able to fix things. So it is the last quarter of the year that when you go to the market, you saw the engines, doing greater things, all of it. So expectedly, dividends that investors are going to get will be dwindled. And don't forget, majority of, let me say, some of the big companies, they have also, left investors by, withdrawing from, exiting from the exchange.
Yeah.
You understand? I think about the GSK now.
Yep.
So many others that are even performing are complaining. So we only hope that this new year, with the budgets and other things coming in, they will begin to see some of those complaints being looked into, because we really need these manufacturing concerns, to do a lot of things.
I must thank you so much. I think it's good to start the week with you as usual, and I wish you all the best in the new year.
It's a pleasure.
All right, thank you so much. Let's take you with more news. Novo Merchant Bank is set to begin its conversion to a full commercial banking business following its recent